And now, the eulogy of Jessica Landis, as performed by Daniel Newell, with special guest, Daniel Newell. First, I'd like to thank you all for clicking here. I know that if Jessica were still here with us, none of this would be possible. Now, I'm qualified to eulogize Jessica because I have experience as her friend, and I closely resemble her attractive cousin. Today we are here to watch me remember a gifted improviser, an incredibly talented person, and a woman of conviction. Unless it turned out she was a dude the entire time, in which case, well done. I can usually tell. Jessica and I had a class together where I may have been more annoying than funny. We also posed as newlyweds one time, just so we could see the inside of one of Springfield's fancier houses. Those are just a couple of our memories. But I'd also like to remember all the memories we never made. We never summered in the south of France. I never made a pass at her mom or dad. We never watched every James Bond movie back to back, refusing to separate our backs until the last movie was done. We never traveled back in time to Nazi Germany, not to stop Hitler, but to shake our heads at him, because so much of what he did was in bad taste. Now, I've heard that if you get nervous while you're giving a eulogy, you're supposed to imagine the deceased in your underwear. I want to point out that making an early eulogy for someone who's not yet dead is not wishing death upon them. I wish Jessica all the best. I'm just an overachiever, and I wanted to get this done early. I'm here because Jessica asked me to make a eulogy for her. Moreover, I think Jessica asked me to make a eulogy for her. Years before Jessica's death, I lost a dear friend on Facebook. That friend's name was Jessica Landis. She unfriended me after I posted a series of pictures of interesting-looking women from online dating sites that society and I might consider ugly. Now, in my defense, I'm awesome, but I want to commend Jessica for the courage and strength that it took to make that stand. Now I'd like to take a moment to remember my Facebook friendship with Jessica Landis. I guess if I could make sweet necrophilia with 3 people, first I would choose Vincent Price, because I don't think you could really tell much difference between him alive and dead. Second, I would choose John Candy, because I think you'd go into having sex with John Candy's bloated corpse with low expectations. And lastly, L. Ron Hubbard, just so I could rub it in Tom Cruise's face. Jessica's death serves as a reminder of how incredibly long life is. I mean, how long ago did I even film this? In addition to being chief urologist today, I'm also executioner of Jessica Landis' estate. So stick around after the funeral, and we'll divide and conquer all her stuff. Our special guest speaker tonight is a personal favorite of mine. His exploits are known all across a few different parts of Spring. It's my pleasure to introduce noted heterosexual, pallbearer, and one-time flower girl, Daniel Newell. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who died? Am I right? But seriously, someone did die. Someone who's no longer with us. Someone who slipped this mortal coil and touched the stars or some crap. Common wisdom says that if you love someone, let them die. And if they come back to you 3 days later, they're Jesus. If they don't come back to you, then they weren't Jesus. It's just a real simple test to tell whether or not someone you love was Jesus.